culture, language, connectivity issues like the internet, time differences, time zones, and getting that synced up, and then trust. Let's work through every one of these, and it's not that hard, okay? So the first thing is language. We need to overcome language, because if we can't share the same language, then how do we talk to each other? So how can you overcome that? You can enroll in one of these English classes that you could do online. There's Rosetta Stone and Duolingo, and those you can learn. And you need to learn from native English speakers. I find that people who learn English from other people from their own country, they learn some weird version of English, and it's not the best. So you want to learn English from a native English speaker and start to work on your ability to articulate your ideas. And that'll help you overcome a lot of the cultural differences, because at least we have some commonality here, okay? And sometimes cultural differences are an advantage because you have a very different perspective, and you can bring a breath of fresh air to something. And I think people appreciate that. That means that you get to tap into a lot of indigenous things, colors, patterns of shapes and forms, and just having the view from the outside is actually very, very good. Next, let's talk about time. Now, time should not be an issue whatsoever, because you work on the client's time. So if you want to work with me, you need to know where I'm at and sync up your whole life, and there should be zero confusion with you. So when somebody is important to me, a client, a brand partner, and they say, we want to talk to you at this time, I go on the internet and look it up. It's not that difficult. It's actually one of the easiest things to do. So screwing that up is not reflecting well on the person. So that should not be a problem. Now, when clients say, well, I'm on the East Coast and you're like 6 time zones away, how do we do this? You say, well, what time would work best for you for calls and for updates? And then you say, I will adjust my calendar, my time, my work schedule to be completely compatible with yours. You don't make any one of these things an issue. The last one is trust. Trust is a really big one, okay? Because I don't know you. You live in another country. If you disappear with my money, my assets, you release IP that you're under non-disclosure agreements, what are my areas of recourse? I'm not going to hire an attorney to chase after you. So what can you do to earn someone's trust before they work with you? Well, you can follow my sales process, which is to serve, to ask, to listen, to empathize, and to summarize. That will help you. Then they'll get a sense like, wow, this person is really somebody who gets me, who understands me, who's listening to the things I say, and it makes me feel important. Those are good things. You can have a bank of testimonials from international clients. You can give them referrals to say, like, let me send you another mixed martial artist I've worked with in your exact city. Would that be helpful to you? And they're like, yeah. Okay, I'll send you over to Mike Tyson. So you need to continue to build trust, and there's other ways you can build trust. But for example, you can create an escrow company or work with an escrow company where they can put some money in, and then that way, if there's any problems, at least they can get their money back. You can look for certifications. People like certifications for whatever reason. They say I'm an Adobe certified master. I'm an Apple certified genius. I'm a Better Business Bureau certified. And so those certifications, I'm a VeriSign certified vendor. So your money's going to be safe. Okay. And there's lots of other things you can do, but probably the number one thing you can do is to say, I know it's not easy for you to work with somebody in another country, in another time zone. How might I earn your trust? Start with a small project to say, okay, here's a really small project. Why don't we do that and see how it goes and build from there? Because I don't want you to take any kind of big, risky decisions.